Welcome to another puzzle time with MoMath and MathPickle. Today we get to see a puzzle that's based on my mentor. This is Richard Guy. He died in 2020 at the age of 103, and he lived about 20 blocks from my home. And yeah, he was a great guy. So this puzzle is based on a puzzle by Richard Guy in the Inquisitive Problem Solver, and the puzzle was called Cookie Monster, and of course I'm going to call the puzzle the Pickle Monster. Okay, so let's get the pickle.
Oh, I know this one.
Going. Have you guys seen it recently?
No, I saw it on your channel.
Okay. So we'll spice it up in some random way. Do you want to explain it?
Well, you have like different stacks of pickles, and then you have to use groups of them to eat them and stuff.
Yeah. So let's do that. How many pickles would you like to have in the first container? Solly, go ahead. You can choose any number of pickles. Four pickles. Okay. So in the first container, we have 4 pickles. In the second container, Amelia, how many pickles would you like in the second container of pickles? Don't make it super big. Yeah. And it can't be 4. 6, okay. There we go. And Braden, how many pickles would you like?
That wasn't 6.
That was 5.
Oh, whatever. Counting was never my strong point. There we go. 6. Braden, tell me how many pickles you would like in the next container.
1.
Just 1. Okay, I'm going to put it over here. And Ezra, go ahead. Tell me how many pickles you would like in the next container.
22.
22. So that is a large number of pickles. I'm just going to write it in here. Let's see, shall I? Okay, let's go like this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I'm just going to copy that. Okay, that's good enough. We'll do it with that. Okay, you wake up in the morning and you get to choose a number of pickles. And you are going to eat that number of pickles from every single jar that has at least that number of pickles. And every morning you're going to wake up and you're trying to empty all of these jars as quickly as possible. That's the objective. Okay, so how are we going to empty these jars? Of course, we could empty them by, on the first day, we choose 22 pickles. On the second day, we choose 6 pickles. On the third day, we choose 4 pickles. And on the fourth day, we choose 1 pickle. So of course, we can do it in 4 days. And let's have Beatrice. I see that you're out there riding a bike, like you're eating pickles in the middle of the woods there. So yeah, why don't you suggest some pickles for a jar? We'll add a few more jars here.
12.
12, okay, I'm gonna add 12 pickles here. Okay, there's 12 pickles in this one here. And we'll have one more. Super Kitty Cat, can I have a number of pickles? It has to be less than 22 and more than 1, and it can't be a number that we've seen already.
Well, we don't have 5.
5, okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jars of cookies, and you guys have to eat them as fast as you possibly can. 6 days is too much. You want to be eating these cookies a lot faster than 6 days. So any ideas? The first day, Beatrice, with your whole family there, choose a number. You wake up, you're ready to go cycling, but you need that boost, that energy boost of pickles. And how many do you want to choose this first day? So like you could choose 6. And if you choose 6, then I can't take 6 pickles out of this jar. I can't take 6 pickles out of this jar, but I could take 6 out of this jar and 6 out of this jar and 6 out of this jar. So that's how you would do it. But you can choose any number.
8.
8. Okay. So 8, I can't take 8 out of here or here or here, but I can take 8 out of here. So I'm going to do that. There are 8 pickles eaten. You have just eaten 8 pickles out of here. And Beatrice, you have also eaten 8 pickles out of here because these can also be eaten. But we can't take 8 pickles out of here. Okay. Oscar, go ahead. Choose any number of pickles and eat
Let's
that number.
do 5.
5 pickles. Okay, very
Or
good.
how about 4, not 5?
4 pickles. Okay, 4 pickles. We are going to take 4 pickles out of here.
I suggest you should use a different color pen and on each day to keep track.
Your wish is my command. There we
So
go.
maybe you should use like red.
Oh, that's kind of too similar, isn't it? Okay, Oscar, your wish is my command, but it's not a beautiful, it's not an aesthetic wish yet. Hopefully this is going to look okay with a nice black. Okay, yeah, we just covered over my mistake.
And then 4 on the 6.
Yeah, 4 on the 6, right.
4
And
on the
4 on 22.
And then now we can take everything out of the 12.
Yep, so we've done the 12.
And we've done the 4 and then 4 on that.
Yeah, oh yeah, okay, so we've eaten successfully 2 of our jars so far. Let me just write down how many we have now. We've got 1 in this jar, 0 here, 2 here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 here. We've got none here, and we've got 1 here. Okay, good. Braden, what would you like to do now?
I was going to pick 1 because some of the numbers we had needed the number 1.
Okay, go ahead, pick it. Okay, you have done it. So if I choose 1, so this is after 2 days, we've got to here. After Braden's 3rd day, let's see, after the 3rd day, we are going to have nothing here because this one will be eaten. This is already empty. We'll have 1 here, we'll have 9 here, we'll have none here, and we'll have none here. So this is after 3 days. We're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. There we go. This is after, no, this is after 0 days. This is at the start. Okay, go ahead. Super Kitty Cat, your turn.
We're
Oh.
like eating the things.
Yeah, go ahead.
Um,
And sorry, I didn't see some people here. So let me just spread out my screen. Good, okay. Right. Ritu,
So,
you're up next.
so how do you do this?
Just name a number.
Um,
Pickles that you're going to eat. You're trying to eat them as fast as you can.
how about, uh, 2. I don't know. 2.
Well, we can Ritu, do you have any ideas how to help Super Kitty Cat? We're trying to eat these pickles as fast as we can. We've only got 2 jars left. 1 jar has got 1 pickle. 1 jar has got 9 pickles. Go ahead. Choose how many pickles you want to try. Ritu, you're muted.
9.
Sure. Okay, if you choose 9, you're going to have 0 here, 0 here, 1 here, 0 here, 0 here, and 0 here. And that's after 4 days. And Ritu, you might as well finish it off. Your last one's kind of obvious, but do it anyway. After your, what are you going to choose now? You just got one pickle left. So
0, 0, 0, 1.
yeah, you've just got one pickle in this jar. So this at the start, you had 6 pickles in this jar. And then what did we do? The first turn, we ate 8 pickles. And then we had 1, 4, 6. And then we had 22 minus 8, 14. And then we had 4 here. And then we had 5 here. So this was after the first day. But now we only have
Gord, maybe you could, instead of circling it, just cross it out so visually it's more.
Yeah, let's do that next time. Next time I'll do that, and I'll also do this. This I think this is nice. Plus crossing it out at the same time. Do you like that?
I don't care, but I'm just brainstorming.
No, presenting accurately and cleanly ideas is good, and you can see this got messy. So yeah, we have to do a better job. I have to do a better job of presenting this. But so exactly right. Oscar came up with the idea of doing this in different colors. And then I let's see, what did we do here? So yeah, that was a 4 we did. And then we did a 1. So I should have done that in a different color. Anyway, we're going to do this afresh. So let's keep on going and go ahead, finish it off. Everyone can vote right now. How do you want to finish it off? Everyone, just say it. The last pickle.
1.
1.
10.
1.
And then you eat that last pickle.
1.
Okay, so you managed to, in just 5 days, you managed to empty 6 pickles.
And 0
pickle jars.
A's.
So you managed to do it reasonably quickly, but not super quickly. My guess is that you guys maybe could do this in 4 days, but I don't know that. I don't know. Okay.
I have an idea. We could eat the maximum number, but not too big, so we have a reasonable amount of pickles eaten in a reasonable amount of groups. So we have to kind of find a balance, because if we do 1, then we'll eat it out of all groups, but that won't do much of a difference. And then if we take 22, then we'll only eat out of 1 group, and that's not too good either.
Okay. Do you want to continue with this puzzle, or would you like to? I'm also happy to add a number and to continue with this one. I don't mind.
I think we should start small.
Start smaller. Okay.
So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Whenever you guys are trying, so just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whenever you guys are trying to understand a puzzle, starting small is definitely the right way to do it. So Taco Cat is also suggesting a nice puzzle, a nice pattern. And instead of anything complicated, he's just suggesting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How far do you want to go? Just 7? I'm going to say 7. Okay. Now I could draw the pickles up here, and maybe that's nice to draw them. So I've got 1, 2 pickles, 3 pickles.
Can one of the co-hosts launch the poll now?
You want to launch the poll? Okay, just let me.
Oh, and people, I know I've said this multiple times, but people on the Zoom meeting does not mean like you vote 10 plus or whatever. It's only for people that are in your house.
Right.
I
Okay.
have a suggestion.
In my house, I thought it was as people watching. Like not in the Zoom, but like in your room or whatever.
That's right. That's exactly what it is.
I have a suggestion.
Yes, Oscar.
I think it might be helpful if on every day you eat the average amount of pickles remaining in the jars.
The average amount.
Yes.
So this is
Yeah.
Oscar.
I know. Yeah.
So we'll call this the Oscar hypothesis. So the Oscar hypothesis, and we love
Oscar I thought,
hypotheses.
though.
We really love hypotheses. The Oscar hypothesis is eat the average. Okay, and what does that mean right now? Well, the average, that would be 8 divided by, in this case, it would be 4. So you would suggest 4. Aziz, Faruqi, introduce yourself and tell us, I don't even know if you're a kid, if you're an adult, but you can jump in, whether you're an adult or a kid, jump in and tell us something about yourself. And the way that we do it here on Puzzle Time with MoMath and MathPickle is that you tell us why you eat pickles for morning, for breakfast, and for lunch, and for supper. And that's how. So Aziz.
It's Zidane, actually, who's 12.
No, it's Aziz.
Yeah. Go ahead, Zidane.
Hello, Zidane.
I eat pickles.
You eat pickles? Good. Okay. So Zidane, how many would you like to eat the first day here?
I would do 2 because that gets rid of 1 and it makes 2 the same number. It makes 1 and 3 the same number because 3 turns into 1 and 2 doesn't exist anymore.
So your idea here is this is good because 1 and 3 now they're the same one. So they are going to it's easier now to eat these ones. Good. Okay, so that's Zidane's. Serena.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, no, you guys.
Using the eat the average, I think I found a way to do it in just like 4 days here.
Okay, so Oscar,
I disagree with Oscar's hypothesis.
Okay, do you have a counter hypothesis?
I stay with my meaning that we have to find a balance. So kind of like eating the average, but not always an average.
Okay, so Taco Cat is
So I partially disagree.
a balanced approach. Okay. Okay, so and the balanced is a little bit hard to define, so we're not exactly sure how to do that, but okay, let's go for it.
It's basically the average, but then sometimes in some cases it may differ.
Okay. So after 1 day, I'm just going to say here, after 1 day, this is after Zidane's, we've got 1 here, we've got none here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, Tin Can, I'm going to go with you. Go ahead, tell me what you want to eat next.
Я слушаю.
So you can, yeah, you're just eating. How many pickles do you feel like eating? So some of these have got 2, some of them have got 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Let's see, 8.
8, but there's no jars that have 8. So you'll come out empty-handed because this jar won't give you 8 pickles. This jar won't give you 8 pickles. There's none of that at all. This jar won't. Even this jar with 5 pickles, it doesn't have enough to give you anything. So yeah, you have to give it. You have to, if you want to have any pickles, you have to make sure that you choose a number that at least you can get some pickles every day. So yeah, go again, Tin Can.
5.
5. Okay, 5 it is. So you have totally emptied this one here. And at the end of your second day then, this is at the end of the second day, we've got 1 here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 0 at the end. Serena, your turn. Tell me about what you would like to do. And I'm going to choose a new color.
I would like to pick 3 pickles.
3 pickles, okay. So with 3 pickles, I'm going to choose this here, with 3 pickles. You can choose 3 from these 2 here. Okay, and that would result in, if you take 3 pickles, so this is the 3rd day after Serena. We still have 1 here. We've got 0 here, 1 here, 2 here. We've got none here. You emptied this one, and we've got 1 here and 0 here. Okay, Ezra, go ahead. On the 4th day, how many pickles? You wake up, how many pickles do you want to eat?
1.
Just 1 pickle, okay. You eat 1 pickle, you eat 1 pickle out of here, 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 and at the end of your 4th day, you've got 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. And I know what you're going to say for your 5th day. I don't even have to really ask. Your 5th day, you're going to grab this one here. I'm going to do this with this here. There we go. And so at the end of the 5th day, it's all clear. You have eaten all of the pickles in 5 days.
Yay.
Yeah, yeah. So your job is to try to do this in a better way. Try to do it faster. Good.
I am.
So
So,
Gord,
Lil,
Braden had his hand up a couple times.
oh,
Just
go
wanted
for
to
it.
point that out, and Amelia has her hand up too.
Okay. So, Lil, I'm going to go with you first because you haven't said anything for a while, and then I'm going to come to Amelia and Braden. Okay, so go ahead. Let's get these pickles down here first. Okay, so we're starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And go ahead, Lil. Tell me about how many pickles you want to choose the first day. If you've got any strategies, you've seen that we really like strategies on PuzzleTime. We really like to. Oh, I did that too high. Anyway, you know what I mean. Go ahead, Lil. Tell me about how many you would like to grab. Okay, Amelia, go ahead. How many would you like to grab the first day? So we've got these 2 hypotheses out there. Eat the average and use a balanced approach. Amelia, you're up.
I think I can do it in 4 days.
Go ahead. Do you just want to do the whole thing? Oscar also thought that he could do it in 4 days. Go ahead, do it.
So you eat 2 on the first day.
2 on the first day. Okay, I'm going to do that. Yeah. So now I'll just write that down. That means you've got 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. On the second day.
You also eat 2.
Ah, that's totally acceptable. So now you've got 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
And then you eat 2 again.
Aha, that's really nice pattern. Nice pattern, Amelia. So now we've got 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. And can I guess, Amelia, what you're going to do on the last day?
Sure.
1.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, for sure. You're going to eat these ones here on the last day. And absolutely, you have successfully in just 4 days. So you're as good as Oscar's eating the average. He was suggesting that he could also get to 4 using his approach. Taco Cat, have you managed to find using your balanced approach? Have you managed to figure out how many days it would take you? Okay, Ruta, go ahead. Let's see if we can beat the record of 4 days.
Okay.
Can I go over there?
And Then, oh, and I met Braden. Sorry, Braden, I'm going to get to you next. Okay, go ahead. Ruta, go ahead.
Okay. So for the first day,
Yep,
I want to eat 3 pickles.
3 pickles. Okay. And after the first day, you have 1 here, 2 here, 0 here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, go ahead. What do you do the second day, Ruta?
The second day, I'll eat 2 pickles.
2. Okay, you can eat them from here. Okay, you can also eat these 2 over here, and that will result in 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2. Okay, on the third day, Ruta, tell me about what you do.
I'll eat 1.
1, okay, you ate 1 from here, 1 from here, 1 from here, and 1 from here. And that would mean 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. And Ruta, let me guess what you're going to guess for the fourth day. You're going to guess a 1. Okay, so you have successfully also eaten all of the pickles in just 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Braden, it's your turn. Can you beat this here? Oh, I don't want to use that. Can you beat 4 days? Is there any way to get to 3 days or 2 days, or, well, obviously not 1 day?
I tried my best to get 4 days, but I ended up with 5 days because I ended up with like 1 pickle left on the last week.
You could try using the average strategy. It could give you like a 3 or something.
So if you take the average the first day, Oscar?
It'll be 4, so we can cross these out.
Okay. 4.
So on the first day, it's 4.
Okay, then
On
we
the
have
second day,
1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3.
on the second day, the average would be, the sum is 12 divided by 6 is 2. So now you eat 2.
2?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to take these ones, and I'm going to take these ones.
And then
that's going to go
now you'll
1,
have
0, 1,
1,
0,
0.
1, 0, 1. And
now
oh,
the average is 1.
right. Oh, what an interesting idea. So
Hey, look at the pattern you created.
yeah,
Interesting, isn't it? It kind of looks like a fractal.
yeah, it absolutely does. It's beautiful. I'm going to go with Beatrice, and then I'm going to go with Seth and Serena.
Sir, I have
yeah.
just received proof that Seth has come up with the same thing at Oscar at exactly the same moment.
Oh, okay, cool. Beatrice, I will allow you, either you get to roll a dice 5 times, and we're going to try to solve that one. Yeah, and you can choose your dice. We've got a number of dice to choose from. So we could do that. Or you can, yeah, you can also just tell me how many pickles are in the different jars. So those are some options. I've actually got quite a few dice here. I've got an 8-sided as well. Beatrice, what would you like?
7.
7 dice rolls?
No, 7 pickles in a jar.
7 pickles in a jar. Got it. Okay. I am doing 7. And I'm just going to write them down up here, and then I'm going to organize them nicely. So 7 in one jar. Tell me all of the numbers in the jars. And don't make it bigger than, let's say, 20. Let's say 20 is your biggest jar.
14.
14, okay. Yeah, you can name a whole bunch of jars.
6.
6, yeah.
Or slide your pad down.
Done.
8.
8, okay. I'm going to organize these nicer in a second, Beatrice. So right now it's going to be ugly at the top, and then I'm going to organize them nicely down here.
1.
1, yeah. And 20 is the largest.
13.
13. Okay. Is that good?
Yes.
Okay. So 1, 6, 7, 8, 13, 14. Got it. Okay. So I'm going to write that down here. 1, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to do 13 and 14. And maybe I'm not going to draw all the pickles. Do you guys like the pickles? Taco Cat, do you like the pickles? Or do you want me to skip the pickles?
I think that visually it is a better experience.
Okay, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's nice to look at the patterns they create, isn't it?
Yeah,
We shall have a
you're
pickle
right.
character in our slide.
Okay, you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 14 I'll just put over here. Right. Okay, done. There we go. And that's 14. Okay. So this is Beatrice's puzzle. And I want you guys to solve this in 4 days. In 4 days. And Aziz, oh no, it's not Aziz, it is Zidane. Go ahead, Zidane. How would you like to start? Are you there, Zidane? Okay.
Hi.
He's here. He's here.
Okay. Zidane, the challenge here is to eat all of these pickles in 4 days. Okay, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different jars, and I'm telling you, you have to eat all those pickles in 4 days.
Okay. Well, I would do. Okay, so I'd take 6 away. Wait.
6 away. Okay, so that gets rid of all of these, and it gets rid of this, and it gets rid of this. So at the end of that, this beautiful graphical solution, we've got 1 here, we've got 0, 1, 2, 7, and 8. Okay. Thanks, Zidane. Taco Cat, do you want to jump in? And then I'm going to go to Arav and Tina.
Well, we're working on our own, but sure. So here we have 1, 1, 2, 7, 8.
Yeah.
So I would say we eat somewhere around a 6 or a 5, or since we're at it, I'd eat a 7.
And how is that a balanced approach?
Well, because 1, 2, and then we have 7 and 8, and that's a bit too, they're very far away. So it wouldn't make sense to eat a 1 or a 2, a small number, because that wouldn't do much for us. If they were the same, then maybe. But in 7 and 8, I would eat the max number since we're already at it. So
a 7?
Yes, because it wouldn't make sense to eat the average, which is around 5 or 6, because then we'd still have left over from the 7 and 8. But if we eat a 7, then we'll have 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, so we're going to eat a 7. Nothing.
Relatively similar numbers.
Okay, and we can eat this, and we can eat this. And at the end of the second day, then we've got 1, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1. And yeah, that's looking good for a 4-day solution. So the first day, we ate a 6. The second day, we ate a 7. And already we are looking really happy, really happy. Arav, your turn. What do you want to do now? In a way, it's kind of, it's too close to the end here, right, of the puzzle. But go ahead,
I
Arav.
would like to pick 1.
1, okay. So then that would be 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Oh, no, that's a 0 at the end. And you have successfully taken 1 out of all of these. And there's only 1 left, and I know what you're going to say. You're going to say 1. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And so 6, 7, 1, and 1. And you have successfully beaten this, everybody, in 4 days. Now, Oscar, did your technique work? Eat the average. Did your technique work on this set of pickles? So 1, 6, 7, 8. It
I
worked?
haven't tried it. I think it probably works best when you have consecutive numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When
Okay.
I try consecutive numbers, it'll always give me like 3 or 4 days.
Okay, so I'm going to try consecutive numbers. Let's go for something like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that good?
Yes, that's good. And
Okay.
you,
And are we going to go with purple pickles, or do you want to stick with green?
let's do purple.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So according to Oscar, I'm going to stick with your theory first. We want to go for the average. Oh, should I do a 3 here, just so that we do we have a nice average?
Sure, let's do a 3.
Okay.
If that's going to make the average a non-decimal.
That's right. That's right. So now we have a clear answer to your hypothesis. We should take the average here. So this is the Oscar hypothesis.
8 plus 9 is 42 divided by 7 is a 6. So now we have to eat 6.
Right. So I'm going to eat 6 right in the middle there. So we're eating another hypothesis that some kids make is eat the most.
Oh.
Okay, and here you have eaten 4 times 6. You've eaten 24. Okay, so in this case we've eaten 24, which is I think the most you can eat here. Maybe not.
Now let's see the new average.
Okay. No, I think it's not the most. You could, if you had eaten 5, you would have eaten more. So this is not eat the most strategy. This is
3
Oscar's
plus
eat
4
the average strategy.
plus 1
Okay.
plus 2 plus
So
18
we
divided by 6 groups left is a 3.
What?
0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this is
Next we have to do
that's
3.
18. And now a 3.
Yeah, that's 18.
Okay.
6 groups left.
Okay, we're doing a 3. So we eat these ones. We ate
3 over there and 3 over here.
okay. And that has come down to 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0.
Now we have the
Now I can
sum
see.
is
Yeah.
6. And there are 4 groups left, so that's 1.5. I always go to just the decimal, just the whole number part, so that would be 1.
Okay, so that is 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, and then I know what you're going to say. You're going to say 1.
Yeah.
And in
Don't
just 4
forget to
days.
circle the parts for the last two.
Okay. So that was really, really interesting. Tina, what
I
do
don't
you
want
think?
to watch this.
Sorry? Say it again. Okay, Tina, go ahead. So the question is, Tina, what do you think of this eat the average? I don't have a good feel for it. It might work really well. So it's eat the average, but only for consecutive.
Is this a coincidence or Easter egg?
Only for consecutive. Yeah, I don't know. Is that going to work? Always? I don't know.
I think not.
So tell me what you'd like to do. Let's test it. Let's test it. So I'm going to.
No, I'm doing it.
Okay, I'm going to mute you, Arav. Okay. So Tina, there we go. What consecutive integers would you like to try, Tina? So we tried from 3 to 9, and this solving that in just 4 days is really good, and you can't do better. So this is as good as you can get. And solving 1 through 7 in 3 days, that's as good as you can get. So this was also the average method of Oscar. But I haven't heard this hypothesis before, so I'm really interested in it. Does it always work? And I don't have an answer. So that's what makes me intrigued.
I think it works most times, but sometimes there should be exceptions.
Okay, well, the exceptions scare me.
Gord,
Yeah.
you only have like 2 minutes left.
Oh, no. So you guys, I want you to go and play around with this. You can roll some dice and try to solve this as fast as possible. And if you come up with some really cool numbers that for pickles in jars that you can solve really quickly, but you think that I can't, then those are the kind of puzzles that I want to see. So you can come next week with those puzzles that you've solved really well, but you think that I don't think other people are going to solve that well. And
Will you be able to do MathPickle in July?
No, I'm not continuing for the summertime, and I am taking off to go to something for my daughter. So I won't be here for the summertime, either July or August.
But will you be here again though?
Well, I have to get the finances working. To be truthful, the finances are really bad for this. Let's be honest. Let's just be honest. They are atrocious. So this doesn't work for me financially at all. So yeah, we have to come up with some better way, because this is a lot of work for me to design these. I mean, this puzzle was not an original puzzle, but whenever I'm designing original puzzles, I spend hours designing an original puzzle. And yeah, it's I can't do this because this is my job. Yeah,
you could have an open hour where you just come and anybody who wants to discuss any puzzles from your site can do it. That the puzzles on your site, you have hundreds. So
yeah,
it's because
yeah, I just have to find a way to make it work. This is my job, guys. So that's why it's a little. It's not just like I love doing this, but it's unfortunately not only how much do I love this. It's also, can I feed my kids? So that's the challenge. Okay.
It's because I really like these.
Good, super kitty cat. Thank you. Okay. I'll be here tomorrow, and with tomorrow there'll be one of my original puzzles, and one thing that I want to do on Wednesday this week is I'm going to take you in and I'm going to show you a whole bunch of board games, and that's going to be on Board Game Arena, And so any of you who are here on Wednesday, I so enjoy board games, and I think that it's the best problem solving, better than math class, much better than math classes, to be playing board games and beating your parents and having them beat you. This is just a fun and better problem solving than you get in all of elementary school mathematics classrooms, and all junior high is to play some really nasty board games.
Okay.
I'll be introducing you to those on Wednesday.
Okay.
Take care, everyone. See you tomorrow or next week.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Cheers.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And
Bye.
adults are, if you want to stick around, adults are, we sometimes talk pedagogy and problem solving afterwards.
Bye.
Bye, Oscar. Take care.
Bye.
Bye, bye, Amelia.
Well, that was a good problem too. My question, do you think you could design an elementary math class with just board games? Like, could you teach do you think you could, did you think you could teach the content through a year of board games, or much of it, not maybe all of it?
Definitely. You know, when my daughter was in 4th grade, she won the end of 4th, she won a math competition, and everybody started saying, "What curriculum do you use?" Because I was homeschooling curriculum, you know, and I'm going, we don't do anything. All we do is play games. And okay, so that was, you know, haphazard. But since then, I've done like a lot of stuff with, you know, what games teach what concepts. I mean, my answer to your question is yes. Now you want to know Gord's answer, so I'll shut up.
Yeah, no, it's a good example.
Yeah, my answer is that the whole curriculum should be reversed, and you should ask the question, if we did a whole year of only playing board games and forgetting about the standard math curriculum, what would be the effect of that? And the effect of that, in my opinion, would be extremely positive at about the grade 2 level. You just play board games for the entire grade 2 year, nothing else. You encourage parents to adopt a board game at home, to play it with their children. You push board games, and not just pure strategy games, games that have luck. You push board games like the blazes for 1 year. I would predict that by grade 6, your kids are outperforming any curriculum, because it's problem solving that's the #1 reason that we teach mathematics. And there is no more joyous excuse to get kids into problem solving than board games. To be going against each other in the playground, you know, on rainy days or whatever. It's just, in my opinion, that is an experiment that has to happen.
And why grade 2? Just because it's earlier? And
yeah, I think it could be grade 3.
Yeah.
I think grade 1 might be a bit too early. You need to work on some kind of methodical structure, get kids used to something methodical, but very soon after that. So my vote is grade 2, but I'm not strong on it. It could.
My vote is all the grades.
Yeah, I would say all the grades.
Yeah, but I'm talking about an entire year of nothing but board games, where you're not worried about skills at all. And I think that would be a hard sell to just say, oh, blanket everything. But I think that, you know, maybe it is defensible politically to say, well, let's experiment on our kids in grade 2. So,
well, it would be an interesting study if you were to take even like homeschoolers like yours, going on, like have that as a control group or something, and be able to then try it out with what happens at the end in terms of their problem solving, being able to ask good questions, being able to persevere, all of those kinds of qualities that we want that aren't just content related, but also competency related. It would be very interesting. Yeah. I thought that would be your answer, but I just wanted to ask.
So now let's answer the other question. Could you teach the curriculum through the existing curriculum through board games? And I'm less excited. The further up I go in the curriculum, the less excited I am in that. But by grade,
elementary, I think anything in elementary. Yeah, I'm not sure about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the content gets less interesting. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's just I think it gets more and more difficult to find quality board games that are curricular, that are fun to play and are curricular. And so I would rather just make the focus early on problem solving, and then later on, okay, there is some skill acquisition that you need. So then, you can throw in a few games, but then you transition towards you do need to learn some skills. So let's do that. But grade 2? No.
Do you count like card games with board games, or is that?
Yeah, I would count that as
yeah.
board games too.
Yeah.
You get kids trying to perform well at sufficiently complicated board games, they'll find the hypergeometric calculator on their own.
Well, I'm looking, I don't know this arena site, so I'm looking forward to that. We play lots of games in our house. It's one way of just bringing people together. And just, yeah, I guess love playing games. So I'm looking forward to seeing this other site that you mentioned, because I haven't heard of it before. So
tell me about.
Not everybody likes games. Most kids do, but not everybody does, right?
Yeah. And some kids they just can't sit still enough for that, or they need more active kind of games, where you're moving around a bit more, or you're shouting, or you're doing something that's with the body.
And some kids and adults don't like that they may be necessarily competitive, right? And they get anxious about, do I have to win? So there are plenty of games that you don't have to pit people against each other. That might be a useful skill, but it's not the only skill.
Yeah, and then some people don't, if they're not very good at the game, they don't like to play it, and then you don't get better at it if you're not if you think you're not very good at it. So, like the game of set, that game, that one. In our family, there's some amazing set players. I am not one of them, but I like playing it. I don't know what is it that I can't get better at this game. So I've often tried different strategies, and
I'm not 10 years old.
Chai, if you play it a lot, you will get better at it, but you can't compete with kids.
Yeah.